Peter Vinali coming to you from the paddock here at Yonkers Raceway in New York with an advanced look at Tuesday afternoon's races here, specifically the 6 mile and a quarter races that we have, all with full fields of 10. With me now is Matt Kakaley, one of our leading drivers, who's going to tell us about a few of his drives next Tuesday. Thanks for joining us, Matt.
Yeah, no problem.
In the fourth race, you're driving for trainer Gilbert Garcia Herrera, Lindy Licious. Now, this was a 3-year-old, has been off the board in 3 this year after being a really fairly steady New York Sire Stakes Excelsior type last year. What can you tell us about her?
She was really, really good last start. I didn't get, the trip didn't really work out for her, and, she had some traffic trouble, but she was really good, and, she drew good, and I think she's got a pretty good shot.
Now, is this one, you think she's been getting better as only the 3 starts getting better as the year's gone on?
Yeah, definitely. She's only had a few starts, and, 3-year-old coming back, and, she has been getting better each start, so I expect her to get better this week, too.
And got the inside, so that can't hurt. Now, very interesting horse in race 5 from the 7-hole this week. Surface tension again for trainer Gilbert Garcia Herrera. We talked about this one last week. There's a horse who won the first 2 starts of the year, then took off a month and came back, qualified. You were aboard last week, had an outside slot, and if you played last Tuesday's 8th race and you bet on surface tension and Matt Kakaley, you were rewarded with a $63.50 payoff. So 3 for 3 on the year. Tell us about last week's win.
He was really good. I moved him first up. Like I think it was the 3/4 pole or whatever, and he just grinded it out, and then he got up to win, and he races great every time he's on the track. He's a tough horse, and the outside spot might hurt him a little bit, but he's going to go out there and do his job, and I expect him to race well again.
This is one. He's won from the inside, he's won from the outside, he's won from the second tier in those 3 starts this year. Really does have a real good, powerful late kick, doesn't he?
Yeah, he tries hard. Like I said, he goes and he shows up every time he hits the track.
And the distance, I take, certainly not an issue with this one.
Doesn't bother him at all.
All right, and in the 7th race for trainer Jose Godinez, you're driving the 4-horse on the podium. This is one who's made $350,000 in his career. Just missed from the 7-hole last week and gave him a perfect trip, but just came up a nose short.
You know what? The trip actually didn't work out at all. He left out of there. I made the front before the turn. I let George Brennan go. I think he was driving the favorite, and we were in the 2-hole, and the horse came first up, went right by George, and it shuffled us back, and I didn't get out. I think I was off 5 by the time I got out.
Yeah, you were sitting right in the right spot, and you thought this one was going to be really tough. Ended up having to make that late rally, and again, just missed. Steps up slightly here, but he's competed against this kind before. I think he kind of fits at this level.
Yeah, he does. He's a classier horse than these. Last week was the basement. It wasn't his fault. He got beat. He was just kind of the race just didn't work out. I think it's now was 8,000 this week. I don't see it being a problem. He's the best shot I've got on the day, I think.
Now, he's got the 4-hole. Is he one you can put in play early?
Yeah, I mean, he can leave so fast. It doesn't matter. Like last week, he had the 7-hole. He was crossed over before the turn. If I get him geared up, he's going to trot out of there pretty strong.
All right, again, next Tuesday afternoon, we have 6 mile and a quarter races, full fields of 10. One of our leading drivers will be a big factor in those races. Matt Kakaley, thanks for joining us, Matt.
Yeah, thank you.